Okay, so we all want the same thing, right? To turn people browsing our website into actual happy customers. And for a little while, it seemed like AI chatbots were the magic answer. But as a lot of us have found out the hard way, an AI going rogue and giving out bad info, that's a total nightmare for your brand. So, what do? Let's dive into a totally different way of thinking about this. And really, it all boils down to this one simple question. Can you actually trust that chatbot on your website? Like, are you 100% confident it's going to represent your brand perfectly all day, every day without making some huge mistake? Yeah, for most people, that's a pretty nervous, no. That hesitation is so common, it's actually got a name. People call it the AI trust problem. And it's that little voice in the back of your head, that nagging fear that an AI left on its own, one that isn't perfectly trained on your specific business, could just go off the rails and cause some serious damage. And this is where we see the big split. On one side, you've got your standard off-the-shelf AI. It can be super generic, sometimes flat out wrong, and honestly, it feels like a gamble. But then you look at the BizDriver.ai approach. The difference is night and day. It's tailored specifically for you, it's accurate, and, this is the big one, it never, ever works alone. So, how do we fix this trust problem? Well, it starts by completely changing how we think about this tool. We need to stop thinking chatbot. Instead, I want you to imagine something different. Picture a highly trained, super helpful digital concierge standing right at the front door of your website. The magic is right there in the name, Human-Supervised AI. See, it's not just about having a smart algorithm. The real secret sauce here is that constant oversight from actual human experts. That's the thing that guarantees the AI stays on track, stays helpful, and most importantly, stays perfectly on brand. So, what does this digital concierge actually do? Well, it does all the things you'd want from a real expert guide. It's there 24/7, giving accurate answers. It can offer up personalized suggestions. It guides people exactly where they need to go, whether that's a page or a product. And if someone needs more help, it smoothly connects them to the right support team. No fuss. Okay, so how does this all work behind the scenes? It's this really cool mix of powerful AI and smart human expertise. Let's break down how that partnership comes together. So the foundation is a really powerful AI engine running on the latest tech like OpenAI's GPT-4 Mini. But here's the game changer. Its real strength isn't just the model, it's the data it learns from. It's not just randomly scraping the entire internet for answers. No, it's laser focused on learning your business. It reads your website, your PDFs, your internal documents. It basically becomes an expert on you. And this is where the human experts jump in. Think of it like a continuous feedback loop. First, the experts get everything set up and configured just right. Then they're actually monitoring real conversations every single day. From there, they're constantly tweaking and optimizing to make the answers even more accurate. And what's the end result of all that? You get rid of the risk. The AI stops being a potential liability and becomes a genuinely trustworthy asset. But what about those really tricky questions? What happens if the AI just doesn't know the answer? Well, this is where the safety net kicks in. Instead of just guessing and giving a wrong answer, which is the worst case scenario, the system is smart enough to say, I'm not sure, let me get you to a human. It can smoothly hand the conversation over to a live chat or even point them to a phone number. So no dead ends, just seamless, helpful support. All right, the tech is cool, I get it. But let's talk about what really matters, the bottom line. What kind of measurable results can this actually drive for a business? Get this, 40%. That's a huge number. BizDriver.ai found that a system like this, when it's done right, can slash the time a user spends searching for information by 40%. Just think about what that means in the real world. Way less frustration for your visitors and a much, much smoother path to a sale. And this isn't just for one type of business either. It's incredibly versatile. For an e-commerce store, this could be the secret weapon that helps recover abandoned carts. For a real estate company, it's like having a 24/7 agent on your site, matching people with their dream homes. Or think about education. It could instantly answer a prospective student's questions about enrollment, anytime, day or night. So, when you put it all together, the benefits are crystal clear. You get better conversions because people aren't getting stuck and frustrated. You get way more customer engagement because the whole experience feels personal and helpful. And of course, you get huge efficiency savings. It all leads to the same place, happier customers. Okay, so if this is sounding pretty good to you, you're probably wondering, what's the first step? Well, getting started is designed to be super straightforward and focused on one thing: proving it works. It all kicks off with a 60-day pilot program, and the whole point of this pilot is to prove the results for your business specifically. It's not a generic trial. It includes the full onboarding, the setup, that continuous tuning we talked about, and at the end, you get a full performance report that shows you the value in black and white. Once the pilot's done, there are a few different managed plans to fit whatever your needs are. And what's interesting is that the main difference between the plans isn't just how many messages you can handle, it's how many hours of expert supervision are dedicated to your account, which, just goes to show how important that human in the loop part really is. And hey, if you just want to dip your toes in the water, there's even a free forever version. It's a completely no risk, no credit card required way to just try out the basic service and see how it feels. So at the end of the day, it all comes back to that core idea we started with. This isn't about just plugging in another piece of software. It's about hiring a permanent, highly trained digital concierge for your website, one that's always learning, always accurate, and always ready to help, because it's got a whole team of human experts making sure it does its job perfectly.